Hello and welcome to another episode review for Nijigasaki, this being episode 5. I'm Callan.
I'm Honey Panda Bunny. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. It seems that every episode I seem to love more and more as time goes on. The episode made me love Emma even more. She's slowly becoming a best girl. Each episode makes me appreciate each girl even more. She's just so cute and adorable in this one.
Shocker, this was a really good episode. This might be my favourite episode. The only one that I could see competing with it is maybe episode 1. You know how Emma is trying to get that warm and fuzzy feeling that she wants to inspire in fans. That's what she wants to do as a school idol. And I will say that as I was watching this episode, I was feeling that fuzzy and warm feeling. I had such a big smile on my face when I watched this episode. So that feeling certainly got through to me. Something that I thought that had going for this episode, that the previous episodes had led up to this Emma and Karen. We'd seen the friendship in the first few episodes, and even in the last episode we'd seen Karen's potential interest in being a school idol. That the series is doing such a good job. It feels very tightly written. Everything's coming together, all the pieces are falling into place. And even though this was Emma's episode, and it was a very good Emma episode, this in part was also Karen episode as well, which isn't a bad thing because Emma played her part perfectly. Of all the previous episodes, all the girls, Ai, Setsuna, Ayumu, they've stayed in the same place for me in terms of how I liked them. Although I do appreciate Ayumu a lot more because of her episode. But this episode, in my opinion, really shot up my interest in Emma as a character. I thought the episode did such a good job for Emma fans, and you should be really happy with this episode.
With the previous episode with Ai, we obviously got to see Emma going a little bit into guiding Ai and helping Ai, which is obviously what Emma partially wants to do, help have that warm fuzzy feeling and that clarity for people. So we already got to see how she interacts already in the Ai, and this just expanded upon it. I feel like that's why it worked so well as an Emma episode. Karen is a part of Emma's character, so that's why it was important to have both of them. They both inspired and they both work together, which that's why Karen is here, because she is a part of Emma's.
They did set the groundwork in the previous episode, the foundation that Emma is a supportive character. She will be the big sister and help out. We see that with Ai, and then at the end of the episode we see that with Karen. So let's get straight into it. At the start of the episode, we see Emma first getting to Nijigasaki. We know that this had been mentioned in the games, we knew it from her bios, but this is really cool that we actually get to see this in media. We actually get to see Emma touch down and see Nijigasaki for the first time. Her dress was absolutely gorgeous.
She looked really adorable. It was like cute to have this little scene of Emma being almost flustered when she first gets here. As we've been to Japan, we can also understand being flustered and bewildered at this new place.
Emma is so photogenic, as you will see throughout the episode, that she's just perfect for costumes. Maybe she should be a model.
Maybe, yes, yeah.
We see Karen and Emma's first interaction. I actually thought that when I was watching it, because she's got the map out, and from in the games we know that Karen's bad with directions, I thought we were going to get a little comedic scene with it, going around the campus getting lost, and it wasn't that, but the scene was still really, really nice.
But also it makes sense that it wouldn't be in it, because as we find out near the end of the episode, Karen's like, no, I need to keep this cool demeanour. It was probably best that they didn't do that at the beginning of the
also,
episode.
in the cafe scene, they just give you an egg for your rice.
It's great, it's great.
And she also has a little egg keychain on her back later.
So she must really love tamagoyaki. In the scene with Karen and Emma, we see them sit together and bond, and we see Karen almost be, I'm not going to say cold, but she's not very warm around people. She's very cool and collected.
Yes. She says that she's not good with crowded people.
And it was really nice to be able to see Emma still play into that. It really shows her sisterly side of, she can even reach people that are trying to keep a cool demeanour. Very much fitted that Emma was able to still joke around and have fun around Karen. Really interesting to see them both agree on these goals together of, oh, I want to be the best model, oh, I want to be the best idol, and then agree to help each other where they can.
You do see it with the two girls who approach her and, oh, Karen, we see you in the magazines, and we see that Karen is a big deal in the school. We cut to modern day. We get to see more of the club figuring out what they're going to do for going forward. I really love the callback because Kasumi and Ayumu in episode 2 were obviously doing their promos. And then that gets brought back here as well, so there's a nice bit of continuity there. It gives the idea that the whole club wants to do individual promos when she's stroking Kanata, who's enjoying a nice sleep, as always. We get a little Neve cameo, or she does mention
it was really cute, yeah.
Neve?
Neve-chan? She mentions her goat, her pet baby goat.
And we do kind of get a shot
Yeah,
as well.
we get a shot. I feel like her outfit there might have been her end card outfit in the original game, but I could be wrong. But it was a really cute, quick scene that we get to see with her surrounded by goats in Switzerland. and it was really nice.
And it's also in that scene that we see Rena mentioned having edited the video because they're watching Dive, the version we see. Well, Rena says, oh, I edited it and she had a few ideas from you, which I'm glad they brought up. And I think that might play into the next episode, maybe going into Rena's editing. Although I do wonder who recorded Dive.
Yeah, it's a little bit like...
It wasn't any of the club since they were all watching. It definitely wasn't Rena, but I'll let it pass.
We'll let it pass because it's just anime logic, you know? I really enjoy that they're going through this slow PV route here instead, but it doesn't feel like it's dragging. It feels we're really getting to know the girls and also getting to feel their growth as we go through. Seeing their numbers slowly go up is seeing this growth, and it's really nice to see it over time.
I did appreciate the discussion as well. What is it that inspires me? And they all say individually what they love and what they would like to bring to the table. So we come to the scene with the dresses. Karen has connections to the costume club, so they all get dresses for their promos potentially. And Emma rocking all the dresses, looking absolutely gorgeous. Kotori and Yo would probably love Emma as a model. And then also we get Emma Bear Day with the bear outfit.
She looks so cute. Yeah, I think she looked really adorable in all these outfits, and it was really nice to see almost all the girls fangirling and seeing Kasumi go like, oh no, she's cute.
Especially you when she goes to hug Emma in the bear outfit.
Yeah, it's adorable.
You was really adorable in this episode, and I think she was wearing her coat.
Yeah, very
It was wearing like a cape. I actually dig it. It gives a kind of like a leadership quality. This is probably the episode where Yu does the least, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, as I think in a way she's integrated into the club quite nicely. Throughout the episode, we see Karen rejecting Emma's advances to potentially join the club, but we also see as well she is interested. As we see on a questionnaire, she mentions an interest in school idols, and also Karen, and we see other girls in the school as well, watching Dive on their phones. And it's another thing that I do really appreciate about this series, is it feels so tightly written. Dive was 2 episodes ago, but we're still seeing it have impact onto Karen, who seemingly is also somewhat inspired by Setsuna. It gets me excited for the rest of the series because I feel, because it's so well written at the moment, I'm quite interested to see what they do in the second half of the series.
Also, within the case of Karen being interested in being a school idol, she almost used, I don't want to say she used Emma as an excuse to partake in school idol activities. I know that Karen and Emma have a really good relationship, but I don't think Karen saved the school idol club just for Emma. I think she also did it because she knew deep down she also wanted to be a part of this too. And we see that throughout of her helping with the training, her helping them get the costumes. They're things that she didn't have to do, but she wanted to do.
She does mention later on that she did have fun when she was helping with the school idol club. Definitely is an interest there, just outside of being friends with Emma. The scene with Karen in her room, and I do like that her room is messy, as I feel it's just another hint into Karen's not just the mature big sister type that she portrays herself as. She does have a slightly messier, dorky side.
She's a little chaotic.
Yeah, they're teasing it slowly, and hopefully we'll see more of that at the end of the episode as she joins. In a way, the point of this episode is it comes to a head here in the dorms, where we see Karen straight up tell Emma that she doesn't want her to recruit her to the club. Tensions run high, and at the end of them, they both go their separate ways, obviously upset.
Before the whole disagreement, we see Emma cleaning up Karen's room, and it just added a little bit more of that extra sisterly feel to it. She's always cleaning up after her siblings, I'd imagine. But when it came to this disagreement, and I actually felt they handled it very maturely, it just needs to be a conversation, then it can be fixed. It's not something that's any deeper than that. Sometimes people need to come to terms with something themselves and then have someone discuss that with them after, and I feel like this is one of those situations too. Karen and Emma both need to come to terms with what's going on here, and then they can come together and help each other once again.
This affects Emma when she's doing her promo. They're filming her and she's got the little flower crown on her head. Even sad Emma is absolutely gorgeous. She goes to swap her costume. She goes into the club and she's thinking, I want to create this warm fuzzy feeling, but I can't do it for the person that I'm closest with. And then that's when Yu and Ayumu come in, and it's almost accidental in a way, although it is Yu's love of school idols that helps the way, because she sees the magazine, the questionnaire drops out, Emma reads it.
Yeah.
Karen's questionnaire, she says that she wants to spend time with the people that she's close with, and that she generally does have an interest in school idols.
The scene before, when she's having the flower crown on her head, it was actually really nice to see the group was hyping up Emma, and that's something that I've really love about all these episodes, where they're going, oh, she's so cute. They did with the costumes and she's trying them on them with the flowers.
Also, that Yu is very perceptive because she knew straight away that something was wrong with Emma, and so did Kanata. So I thought that was really cool that those two characters picked up on Emma's obvious problem.
Yeah, and then with you, I actually thought that you was going to solve the problem. I would rather it be Karen and Emma come to the conclusion instead. But I was pleasantly surprised that it was actually, by proxy, Karen helping Emma once again by having that questionnaire in that booklet, obviously.
So I found after the last episode, I wasn't as concerned about you. They were
taking a back seat for
with you. I love sweet, innocent Emma. She's absolutely adorable. But I also love assertive Emma, because she grabs Karen in her...
and just takes her.
And she just goes on a date. Girls' day out. And the montage is great.
It was really, really cute being able to see them spend time together.
You love the music.
I loved the music. As soon as it started up, I was like, yes, this feels like we're going to have a really cute and nice montage here. It was so upbeat and it really lifted up the episode.
Takoyaki and ice cream. Good choice.
Yes. It was really nice to be able to see them both having fun. It wasn't just Emma dragging Karen around. Emma knows what Karen needs, and it was really nice to see them both having fun with each other.
This is Emma's time to help out Karen after she helped out so much. It's a wonderful bit of character where it feels like she not owes it to her, but it's my turn to help you. They end up in the planetarium with the whole world in front of them. And then they address the elephant in the room that Emma wants to get through to Karen. She wants to, that feeling that she wants to inspire in others. If I can't do this for the person that I'm closest with, this must be something more that I can do. And Karen, she enjoyed helping out the club, but she doesn't feel that she could be a school idol as she's the cool and mature type. Her reasoning, I don't have a problem with it, but it's just, we've seen other school idols such as Ellie, Dia, other cool mature types. I don't understand fully why she feels that this is a problem, why she can't be a school idol if she's the cool and mature type. But it's only a slight niggle that I had with that scene.
Probably for me, I'd take it as maybe she feels like people would look down on her if she went into being a school idol instead of being this mature model. It was really interesting to see them talk their feelings out here, and with that planet, in the ED obviously, we see that planet's there for Emma. Her family's all the way across the world and she's trying her best. But it also has an extra meaning now of it's a time with her and Karen that she can really feel and look back to. And it has so much more meaning. It's not just her family that's driving her and her want to be a school idol, but now she wants to help her friends and help them have that drive too.
Emma uses the power of hugs, reassures her as she starts her song, La Bella Patria. Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. I love that this is such an intimate song for Emma and Karen. Very clear in the lyrics that she is directly singing it to Karen, and it's great. I love the outfit. The outfit's absolutely adorable. There's a callback to the earlier episode where Karen actually picks that outfit out for Emma, so it's a nice little bit where we see it here now. Is there an outfit that Emma doesn't look good in?
I don't think so. She looks good in all of them.
I love the hat
even
on
in
the back.
Game,
Yeah, all the outfits.
But
She's the most photogenic character, I would say. I really love the intro, almost evergreen quality to it, but my slight issue with this song, and this is just a slight issue, is that then it cuts into the vocals and it's almost like the song changes, and it just feels that little bit clashes a little bit.
I really like the song and the outfit was really adorable. It was great to see that flower imagery and greenery again that is always very reminiscent of all the previous songs.
They do mention when they're going through like the characteristics that Emma's is flowers, and then obviously we see the flower crown on her head, and then it comes full circle here where her music video is full of flowers. In the planetarium you've got the world in the background, and then in the MV we're seeing it like covered in flowers. It had a very evergreen aesthetic.
It was great to see that Karen was actually recording Emma in this PV as well, being able to see all the different outfits she's in and being able to see Emma having fun. That's something that would create that warm and fuzzy feeling. At least for Karen, we see when everyone else is having fun, she's having fun too. Her song really did give me that warm and fuzzy feeling that she was going after. Seeing her inspire Karen, it gave me that warm and fuzzy feeling, so Emma's definitely doing what she wants to do.
When we see the shots of Emma around eating and having fun, and then it's clear that the person she's grabbing at the start and that the person who's taking the camera is Karen, and I just thought it added so much weight to the song as well, because we find out that after the ED that Karen shot Emma's promo, yes. The shot of Emma in what I'm assuming is a homeland of Switzerland, where she's got the hat on and there's the mountain in the background, that shot is amazing.
It's
it is background tier worthy, that shot. It's beautiful. The song ends, Emma gets through to Karen and tells her, if you want to be a school idol, then you already are one. and it ends on Karen's smile, something that Emma had stated that she hadn't seen on a while. Literally, as it cuts to the ED on Karen's big smile. It's a really nice, warm ending to the episode.
It was nice to see Karen almost accept that she can also have this image that's cool, calm and collected, but also have her true feelings, and that it's okay to have both as long as she smiles. That's all that matters.
After the ED, we get it officially. Karen's in the club. She will be a top model and a top school idol, to Kasumi's chagrin. Nijigasaki, they have finished their speed run of assembling all the club. In episode 5, they've easily blown out Muse and Aqua's forming their groups, so they currently hold the record.
It was great to see Rena at the end of this episode feel almost unsettled, and I'd be able to pick up on it instantly. I mean, then we go on to the next time and we see her working through technology, trying to figure out how to smile, I'm assuming, because of the episode
We don't
title.
see it, but there's a very good chance that this is the first appearance of the Rena-chan board.
Yes, I'm very excited to see if she gets the board. I do feel like the whole group's going to help her get the board this time.
Yes. It will be maybe weird in the sense that the first 5 episodes, we've seen Rena's face so clearly, and it'll feel really weird if we never see it again in the second half. She's permanently got the board up. I'm a little bit hesitant about next episode, but I'm also excited as well. Rena is one of my favourite characters. She's up there with Kasumi.
I feel like when she does get the Rena board, we'll get to see a bit more of that energy that Rena has in the game. So I'm not saying she doesn't have energy here, but for example, earlier in the episode when she's talking about Emma with the family situation, she goes, "Oh, that makes me happy," but she says it quite obviously monotonous, where if she gets the board, maybe she can be like, "Oh, Rena-chan board, happy," or something. I'm excited.
Thank you for listening to us ramble once again about Nijigasaki.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.